somebody has done things by the book for a long time. Somebody played by all the rules and did everything that they were supposed to do. Like if they grew up with in like a religious household, they did everything right. Like somebody really tried, and really did everything correctly, truly played by every rule to the best of their ability. Maybe it was never enough. I don't know. There's somebody who's like outgrowing a system, a belief system, a philosophy, an institution. There's somebody that like is going through like a very intense transformation. If this person is not you, it could be somebody who's like in love with you. There's somebody who from like a very traditional background who like comes from like a very, I keep wanting to say like a plain white bread. That's not what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say? Just a very traditional, like a very black and white. That's what I'm trying. Okay, there's somebody that comes from a very black and white sort of upbringing or something, and like there's another person who is maybe a little too colorful for their family's taste. Let's put it that way. There's something like that happening where there's definitely a family that does not approve of a situation. That's why the transformation is so intense. Somebody has to like look at everything they grew up with and grew up believing and like question it. And they could be like a fully grown adult. This could be the first time that they're actually doing this, that they're actually like, what if this system is wrong? What if my family is wrong about this? Or whatever. Somebody is like really taking a good hard look at the people around them and the beliefs around them and everything that they've been told is right and what is right and what is wrong. And maybe comparing it to you and not understanding how one thing can be labeled as wrong because it doesn't fit into the box. Maybe somebody's ready to color outside the lines. I don't know. All of these analogies are so stupid, but there's going to be disruption in a family up ahead, whether it's yours or the person that is like in love with you. There is a family dynamic that is at its core very dysfunctional. On the surface, they appear like very well to do and put together, but they're actual maniacs. And these people are deranged. Like, these are people like behind closed doors are like more fucked up. I mean, this is like the least judgmental version of this, by the way. And if you know anything about this person, you already have a sense or you already have an idea. And I think the reality is you bring something to the picture that might highlight who they really are. And if they're seen for who they really are, that would destroy the image that they've worked for so long to present. So there's something about you or your person that they fear because it like brings out the truth about them without trying. I don't think this person is like, you're not really. I think there's something about the love interest, whether that's you or the person that you're thinking about. There's something about this person that their very presence is like threatening to the ego that tells you like everything about me is like good and upstanding and I'm doing everything right. There's something about this person's presence that's like, am I? Like maybe I'm not, maybe there's a spotlight on like everything that's wrong about me or something. Again, I don't think this person tries to do that. This also might be somebody who's like easy to target and easy to be like, well, they don't go to church and they curse or whatever. There's something like that where it's like, okay, and like Like, and they're also a good person or something. There's something where it's like they could harp on all the little things to sort of distract from the bigger things. And the bigger things are what is like pounding from the inside of this family's closet. Maybe, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to book a personal, you can do so at lunarprophet.com for a limited time. I don't know how long I'm going to keep personal readings open. I really don't. I'm like, this might end soon, so book them while you can. But until next time, good luck.